Hey guys, welcome back to the Snapper Chronicles. Today we're coming back at you with a little bit of a tool haul. I suppose we'll call this one. This wasn't all picked up in one spot. It's been quite a few weeks. Just stuff that I accumulated. I think most of this is retail. I bought at secondhand shops and antique stores and stuff like that. Yeah, just mostly all retail. Let's jump into it. I don't want to make this into a crazy long video. It's a good amount of stuff. Okay, retail. I mean, new retail. Here's I think I did a video on this Parkside. The swivel end wrenches. But I found this one. They have a discount bin usually at Lidl supermarket. And they sometimes they have tools in there. And this, even though I bought this already and I have it, originally I bought it for $14.99, but they had this on sale 30% off for $10.49. So I picked up another set of these. And also in the bargain bin at Lidl was this combination pliers. Has kind of a nice handle on it. Pretty thick plastic on the handle. Looks like okay quality, not the greatest, but the price on this was really nice. $1.39 for this pliers. And they're made in China, and you know, those tools, Lidl, they're made in China. Okay, some other stuff I picked up retail at a secondhand kind of thrift store is I found this Proto, this 712S Proto Professional. It was in pretty bad shape. I take that back. The shape wasn't bad. It's just cosmetically in bad shape. It was pretty rusty, but not too bad where it didn't clean up good. I just dunked it in some Evaporust and got it looking pretty decent. You know, I'm not into tool restorations. I'm one of those dreaded patina guys. Here's a lot of patina. Here's a screwdriver I picked up also, retail. Probably at the same place I think I picked that up. There aren't many places I find stuff at, maybe like 2 or 3 places. And this was a Matco, but it was really rusty. You can see the pitting on that. I picked it up because it was Matco, and it was like $1. So, and some more pliers. These are like German pliers, made in like West Germany and stuff like that. This one doesn't have any writing on it, but I can pretty much tell it's one of those German pliers. This one I think does have some writing on it. I think it says KG Seerbach or something like that. Germany. Yeah. Still needs to be dunked in Evaporust. Here's a pair of cutters. This is Dunlap approved tools. This one had a lot of wrap on it. A lot of tape or something. I took the tape off, but that residue is like cement. It's really hard to get off. Not sure if these were US made. Doesn't say US on them, but I'm gonna assume they are Dunlap. And here is kind of one of these screwdrivers, but this one's made in the USA. Westcon Products, a lather shore tool. in Wichita, Kansas. And I don't really think this is that great or as good as other ones because usually they have a magnet in here holding these bits, and this one has these little ball detents. So you can't really use regular bits in this because there's no magnet in there and these will fall out. And I don't know where I'm gonna find, or if anybody who's inclined to find extra bits would find these bits. They look kind of like see what I mean? They got those ball detents there. Is this open? No, well, it's not opening now. I guess that's the holder there. I don't think you can put stuff inside the handle. But kind of, at first kind of happy because I was like, oh, USA made, but then you can't really use any regular bits in this. So kind of a little bit of a drag for that. Some more German tools. Not sure what maker this is, but it's metric 17 and 19. Kind of a symbol. It's like a flag. And on the other end, just the letter M. Over here, they have a Klein tools, pair of pliers. I'm assuming USA made. Let me see. Nope, wrong. Made in Japan. So Klein. So the Klein pliers made in Japan. Here's a ratchet. I did find a Fleet 12601. And we know Fleet is in the group of Proto. So kind of a Proto brand that was kind of left to itself. They have kind of their own designs and stuff, but definitely a Proto company. Here's a Stanley, regular screwdrivers. You'll find these screwdrivers everywhere, these Stanleys. Probably one of the most popular ones that I find out there. And a lot of these come in groups. I don't really buy screwdrivers, and I don't think I would buy a Stanley just to have one. I probably have like 10 of them already. A lot of this stuff comes in like bags and groups of tools that you have to buy the whole group just to get something that you might like in the bag or the group. Here is a Miller's Falls made in USA screwdriver. Didn't really know Miller Falls made screwdrivers, but that's kind of interesting. Here's a Proto. This one had a little bit of rust on it, and it's a 13/16 combo wrench, 1226. Got that. And here's another Proto, a little bit bigger. This is 1 inch. And a Stanley adjustable wrench, 8 inches. Korea. Yeah, there we go. If I find Korean tools, I'll pick them up because I think they're kind of oddball tools. If I remember correctly, I think as a kid they were more popular, like in the 80s, but you don't really see them hardly anymore. Korean tools. This is like a little pry bar. Looks like somebody made this. I don't see any maker's mark. Could be like a handmade tool. Some more Proto wrenches. Here's a 5/8 and a 9/16. 9/16, and this one's a 1/2 inch. I found this clawfoot Proto 5/8 for like $1. And this Craftsman bit holder made in USA. I like, yeah, I always pick up bit holders. They're pretty good to have. See, this one has a magnet inside, which this one doesn't. And it has those special, I guess, bits for that were manufactured for that tool specifically. Craftsman, and it's kind of the weird part here is that you see how they flared this part out a little bit, I guess to thicken it up because this is aluminum, I'm assuming. Usually I don't really see them flared out like that, but this one you can see it does have a flare and it's pretty thick, the walls there on the tip. And what else? I found this chisel. It's a Stanley Handyman. You can hardly see the writing there. No, you're not gonna see that. It's pretty bad. Again, another tool that was probably in the bag of other tools or something else that I wanted to get. Here's a set of Japanese pliers. They're pretty big, maybe 8 inches, but the interesting part is it has this kind of tip where it's rounded out, kind of, I guess, to hold a specialty tool, to hold something round, I guess maybe for a bike or something. You guys that know more, let me know. And a set of Craftsman, no, channel locks, number 548, and I don't think that these are the original handles. It looks like it was dipped, and yeah, I think I had to cut some of it because it was too far up and too thick, and it was getting in the way of using them. See, it gets in the way there. It rubs on this setting, but cool pair of channel locks with this has a wire cutting function there. And here is, I guess, just a needle. No, this actually, it's a needle nose, but this is actually a snap-on 196C USA, and the symbol for the year, that 5, I think is 1965. So a set of snap-ons, needle nose that I guess you don't see that often, like needle nose by Snap-on. Usually you see a lot of other tools. Here's an old Crowder, pretty old. I think, yeah, this is pre 1920 Crowder. I believe it says Newark there, Newark, New Jersey. And if you go to Alloy Artifacts, Newark, New Jersey, Crowder is early, pretty early Crowder. And I found this little screwdriver. It's a little tiny screwdriver. I think I paid a couple bucks for this, $1 or $2, and it has a wooden handle. It looks pretty cool. Tip needs a little work, but not bad. And oh boy, open this up. You see another couple of screwdrivers. Here's another Stanley, and this one I have no idea. Just looks long with a thin handle. And here is of a Bridgeport, USA screwdriver. Never really heard of them. And a couple of plier sets. Here's a Crescent L26. It's a thin one in pretty nice shape. I'm assuming it's a little bit old. And here is a Sergeant, one of those pliers that stay parallel when they open and close. Pretty cool. It says New Haven, Connecticut. Yeah, you can find these you can find some of these in good shape, even though they're pretty old. But they pop up a lot, that style of pliers. And here's another plier. This one says Japan. Doesn't have anything besides that. And here's a plier, Fuller, drop forged. This is Japan. Not bad. It looks like they did a little design there on the handle. Looks pretty good. Good shape. Pretty good quality. And some brushes that came in the bag. And what else? Here's a 6-inch electrolyte, Defiance, Ohio, adjustable. Here is a punch, a Craftsman, G marking. It says 5:30 seconds. Punches. I usually get punches whenever I see them. They're usually really cheap and they come in handy. And I found this. This is a channel lock attachment. This is like an adjustable ratchet thing that adjusts to size. And this came with a ratchet, and I have the ratchet, but I didn't have this attachment. I think I'll make a video on that. And here's a set of, what do you call these? Impact swivel socket set, metric. I got these at Harbor Freight, and they're usually $39.99, and they had them open box for $17. And that's not all. I think I got these with one of those 30% coupons, so I probably paid like, I don't know, $12 for these, which I thought was pretty good. Alright, and here is the last set of tools. And I usually go to this one place every once in a while, and I don't find, I find some stuff, but usually I don't find a lot of good stuff. And this time I think I hit kind of pay dirt, because it was a good amount of stuff there that I wasn't expecting to find. Get all this stuff out. Okay, I found these old Plomb wrenches with the open end, which I didn't have any of. Thought that was really cool. Here's another one. This one's 5/8. And I found this snap-on wrench. It's a 5/8. And I found 3 of these Indestro ratchets. 3/8. I don't know why they had 3 of them. And you're probably gonna ask, why did you buy 3 of them? Because they were like $3 each. So These are pretty good, and if they're selling them for $3 each, I'll take them. Even though I probably have a few of those already. And they had this old Craftsman, the Flying V ratchet. And they had this Champion. This is the New Britain design. The New Britain made for Champion spark plug ratchet. And this Ward Master, made in USA. I think Montgomery Ward contracted. Not sure who made these, but it was made for Montgomery Ward. And here's a Black Hawk ratchet, also New Britain design. And that whole set of tools I just showed you, I think I paid $25 for that. And the last stuff I have, oh, this is the last item. I bought this big giant this big giant pipe wrench. This kind of has like this offset jaw. And this is Fairmont Tool Forging, Cleveland, Ohio, made in USA. And Fairmont had bought over Lawson Steel, and Lawson was making the pipe wrenches, but I guess Fairmont put their name on it once they bought the company. And this is an 18-inch wrench, pipe wrench. I don't know why I got this, to be honest. I really don't need it, but I just thought it was kind of strange. Usually I find these pipe wrenches, usually Rigid or other brands that were popular. I never seen a Fairmont before, and I think I paid $12 for that wrench. Alright guys, I want to make this quick because I think my battery is about to die. So yeah, that's some of the stuff I picked up in the last few weeks, or more than that, maybe the last few months of just buying retail. Alright guys, until next time.